Anybody who goes live on this channel, I'm sort of inviting them all to come and put gratitudes up in here. And it's kind of getting a little big. This was like originally just like this little like, oh, we'll just make a few floors and stuff. I'm like, nah, that's not that interesting. Let's get crazy. So we got crazy. And we're gonna get crazier. And Jen came and planted all the trees because she's a genius. And then she came and did this. Like, look at all the little flowers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right? It's gonna be good. And then of course, we'll the outside will be ringed by gratitude monuments. Which is going to be cool too. Anyway, so let me go back to the place. Welcome everyone. Again, this is just the we do not just anything. We do this gratitude ceremony kind of as a big extended internet family every week, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the interwebs and of course in world as well. And it's pretty fun. We got some people up there already. I got to change my game remote here pretty soon. And I'll apologize now. My computer's been being a little bit weird. So hopefully that'll be all right.
Hey, Jenny. Morning, Uplift fam. Good morning.
Hello, hello.
Got Yuri, a.k.a. How do you see your name in the game, Yuri?
Ace their truth now, actually.
It's the truth. Yeah, Finny told me all about the Stoic lessons you shared with them. So, yeah, passed it on.
That's right.
All right. So, if anyone has, let me get rid of this here. Remove
Fireworks.
There we go. Hey, Jenny. We got to do the nighttime thing.
Anytime.
Boom. All right. Let's do some gratitudes.
Let's do it. So yeah, if people could please put comments in the YouTube comments so that we can put up the gratitudes. Please share what you're grateful for. I'm going to put up one for myself right away. Grateful for moments of growth. And that'll work just fine.
Grateful to actually go through moments of growth. That's hilarious. So many moments you don't even take.
Absolutely. Yeah, this morning I'm grateful for alien worlds on our planet. I spent a bunch of time thinking about what the Uplift token might look like over the weekend, and in large part it is educated by the success of these two monster projects and how it might benefit our whole ecosystem. It's amazing to be working in a space where they exist. So, Blockchain J, I'm grateful for my crazy children. Awesome.
Okay, I finally figured out how to put this. I have to shorten up this sentence so it's grateful for people hopping on the crypto train.
All right.
There we go.
That's my third. It's like grateful for certain people catching up. Grateful for like no.
I'm grateful for minds and hearts working together.
Nice.
Got it. Minds and hearts working together.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Should I just call myself Bo?
You can be both.
Nathan Paul. Oh, here, hold on. I get Jimmy on here. Yay. Yeah, Ginny, that was my question too. Anyone have Nathan, or can I get that one?
Hey, go ahead.
All right, I got Ilrith. Although I'm gonna have to shorten it.
Yep. And I am thankful for pets. My little guys have been nuts because they couldn't go out yesterday, but they were always sweet.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, there he is.
Good morning, Greg.
All right, I'm putting one up for Slandied. Grateful for Bob the Builder, which I can relate.
Is it Bob or Brad the Builder?
Bob.
Okay.
It's definitely a Bob moment, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Corey, did you want me to take the video feed or are you good?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
Always a good reminder. Thank you, Nick.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to compare your voice, Nick, with Seth.
Okay.
Divvy the Wise.
Okay.
He's got an awesome voice too.
He
Oh,
does.
well, thank
The
you.
first time, man, I met him on Twitter. The first time we had him on the show, you're like, who the hell is this
Whoa.
guy? like, I'm used to Greg having like the radio voice that, you know, kind of makes you feel funny in your parts. Like, no, this kid is just like, and he doesn't even like, he looks like there's no way that voice should be coming out of his face. Like it's ridiculous.
Really, he looks like he's about 14.
Yeah, 100%.
But he's and when I started in radio, that was the thing. Like people would come up at a public appearance and go, "Oh, I'm looking for Greg Whitaker." I'm like, "That's me," and they'd go, "No, he's older," because I was like just barely 18 when I started working in broadcasting. No, he's an older guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, did anyone get the breakfast hot dog one?
Not yet.
I can do that. I got it.
Oh,
I'm grateful for breakfast hot dogs.
all right.
Okay.
I need
That
more
is
food.
awesome.
With or without Chinese mustard.
All right. So I've got grateful for remote learning.
I got that one.
Opening
Right.
up-
I got
Oh,
that
you
one right.
did?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh no, I need another food grateful thing. Someone help me. Throw some food at me. They're all serious grateful moments to me, and primal gratefulness is well received.
All right. Grateful for humor. Russ. Freaking love that dude.
Oh,
You know what?
Thank you, Laugh Track. Keep giving me cookies.
Cookies are good.
Cookie.
Look at all these people joining us at the cathedral. This is very nice.
It's beautiful. Beautiful people, beautiful moments.
Yep. I might have mentioned in the little chat buffer thing that if anyone wants to move around during the sunrise, I will ban them and it'll be forever. I didn't say that. It probably won't be forever, but I will ban them until they prove to me that they understand what's going on.
Do not accidentally hit your mouse.
Can you imagine? It's like, yeah, I'm moving into a hair trigger mode. Just, you know, protecting what we have built and just this ceremony for ourselves. And, you know, until we can, like, I don't want to ban everyone. Like, I don't want to make the invisible wall thing happen. So you need to be a member for that to happen. Like, I want it to be open.
Yep.
And people need, like, we need to communicate it properly. Like, this is a really, really big deal to us, and people need to know that, right? So, you know, I think, you know, ban first. That will let people understand this is how serious we are about it. And if you want to get back in to the whole game, understanding this might be an idea.
Right. But yeah, I literally just had a conversation a couple days ago with someone with Minecraft saying, when I accidentally hit my mouse, it looks like I'm having a seizure. Just like, what's wrong? Oh,
All right, I got.
Here we go.
Did you get
Got-
Jen?
I got Leon and Jens. Yes.
Okay, very
Grateful
good.
to be who I am. Grateful for who I am. Like that. So many people just don't accept themselves.
awesome.
And it's grateful for Nick. Me too.
Thank you.
I know what that guy's doing on and off the air all the time, and it's like, yeah, Nick. Seriously, thank you for joining our team. One sec, Madeline. I'll get you in just 1 second, okay? Actually, right now, Madeline, what are you grateful for?
Ice cream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What's your favorite kind?
Vanilla? I have no idea.
Oh, vanilla. What you got to do is you got to take a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of chocolate, mix them all up together. They just make this mushy type of stuff, and it's delicious.
Greg is grateful for the team's response to serious matters.
All right, I got feeling is healing too. Grateful for you guys putting this on.
Movie.
I agree with you, Greg. I just really appreciate that you all seem to take the sanctity of what you're doing seriously, and it's about gratitude and goodness and giving, and people who aren't interested in that should find somewhere else to play.
Yeah,
That's a
big
great
internet.
goal and aspiration.
Mhm.
And
Right.
so far, we're doing pretty good.
Right.
So the grateful for you guys putting this on is up there twice because I was muted and I said the thing, and that you get it 2 for the price of 1. Good
Yeah,
job.
there you go. Okay, I'm cool with it.
Oh no, not extra gratitude.
No,
Anything like that.
That's awesome. All right. Well, anyone else have any gratitudes before we head up?
Laugh track. I just heard her laughing at the other end of the house. She's catching up.
I like that. Amen, Greg. Thank you, team. And Jenny's, she has spoken. Awesome.
All right. Let's head over there.
It's time.
It is. We want to get in the chat buffer and remind people again that
Yep.
this moment of silence during the sunrise, it really is really important to us as a community.
Yeah. Just no F-bombs, though. Don't tell them to shut something up. Just,
and really like it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be. We're not going to ask anyone. We're not going to suggest it. If you're in here messing around before the sunrise is over and we do the thing and do the snowball thing, we're going to ban you instantly like that. And that's how this is going to work from now on. Just so we're on the same page.
I put a little something in there as well. So
Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
On that note, let's also in the chat, when the time for snowballs happens, let's make sure we do that announcement as well.
Yeah,
That way we
100%.
have- Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Just because if they're not watching the stream or whatever, I agree.
Thank you.
Although people will probably figure it out when we start picking them in the head with snowballs. But yeah,
Um,
no, over communication right now. I'm all for it. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be surprised. You two, stay here. Stay here with the prince. And I like that. Amen. Great. All right, here comes the sun.
All right. Yeah, let's all get muted up. I guess this week I'm extra grateful for the people that are helping us identify who we want to be in community with. For example, someone just killed me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? And so again, whoever did that is going to get banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's logs.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
And apparently I'm not alone. So yeah, and so this is the thing, right? People don't get it. And like again, like if we have to do the like we're fixing a lot of this stuff, right? But like I really am grateful for this because like we're understanding the limitations and parameters and the different ways that you can have fun in this Minecraft world, and we're mapping that to how we want to be in it, right? And we didn't start off as experts in that, so we're having to figure that out. And there's two sides of that. There's the side where we're figuring out what kinds of things you can and cannot do, right? And there's a lot more of those than we knew about, right? Again, we're not Minecraft experts. We're figuring this out. And we're also finding out that, there's like 0.01% of the people that are sort of starting to show up as we're growing really quickly, who we are going to gleefully exclude from ever being part of this ever again. Like that, I'm actually really grateful for that. If it was 5%, I would happily exclude them. We don't need them, right? And it's actually even more amazing to me that out of, almost 1,900 people in the Telegram channel, 1,400 people in Discord, the vast, vast majority of people have been really excited about the kind of culture that we're trying to build, that we're intentionally building. And that's awesome. And so, I think that it's going to be interesting. Yeah, CXX, instead of banning, can we start a banished world? No. Right? And I mean, I might change my mind about that. But right off the bat, like, I'm like, it's a big internet. If somebody wants to build an uplift for shit heels, do it. Right? I don't see any reason why we would need to. And people like, if we ban somebody now and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know, right? And if they're new, that's one thing. And that's okay. And we might work with people there. But yeah, this experience isn't going to be for everyone. And I'm kind of cool with it. Right? And we'll see how that goes. Like, and again, this is new, right? But yeah, this is not it's not designed to be the kind of experience that is this like open world sort of anti-censorship, like, oh my God, you can be as much of a dickhead as you want and everyone just has to kind of work with you. We don't have to work with you at all. And that's how this is going to go.
Yeah.
Because again, like if we lose 0.01% of the population and everyone, like it's like an ultimate group happiness hack, then game on. Again, like, and in the banished world thing, like I know that works on other Minecraft servers, but every person that we've interacted with who comes from the Minecraft world, I haven't really been a fan. Right? Like they're not bringing things that are powerfully good to our ecosystem, and that could change. That could change really quickly.
Yeah, and there's introductions to be had too. But yeah, that's true. And like the ones that I'm interacting with are the ones where I'm called in to interact with them. So there's like the situation where like I might not be hearing about a lot of the good things. Definitely, that's a possibility, right? I'm working on it.
Awesome, cool. So, but I really am like it's something that we were always going to have to deal with, and so I really am grateful for that.
Yeah.
And don't get that wrong, I'm grateful for that. And these people very likely will never be here ever again, right? Because we train people how to treat us at all times. This is happening whether you like it or not. And so the kinds of things that we put up with as we're intentionally trying to build this community and this fellowship and this culture, will start to have a runaway effect when we start growing, which we've already, like, we're growing really fast. I think we might start growing a lot faster. And so that makes it even more vital that we get this part of it right.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm at this morning. To whoever murdered me during a gratitude ceremony, we see you. You're very seen.
Yeah. And the logs tell truth.
Yep.
So I know often I go next, but I don't have to go next, although I'm ready. Who would like to go next? Who wants to share any fire that's in your being right now?
I was annoyed last Sunday too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aunt Gail was muted. You're not muted
I'm
anymore.
sorry.
Aunt Gail,
I'm
do you want to
sorry.
go?
Yep.
No, you're good.
I just was going to follow up a little bit on what you said, Corey. It's like setting a healthy boundary. You're creating a new baby, a new entity. And a healthy boundary is saying, I think, I feel, I want, I need. And that's what you need to do for your community, right? What do you think? How do you feel about it? What do you want and need to make this what you want it to be? And you're not controlling other people's behavior. You're just saying, you know what, if you want to be part of our community, you can do this, but you get to choose. And if you choose not to, then you're not part of our community.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you're doing that.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah, truth. Hope you don't mind me repeating or saying because I like preach everything I've heard so far. Who's next? Greg?
Yeah, I have a lot to be grateful for today. I don't know. I don't tend to talk much about this, but it's been a pretty grueling few years for myself and my household financially. And last week I was able to gather enough resources to rent a car and get a hotel room and go down to Miami and get an in-person hug from my good friend Corey Cottrell for the first time in about a year and a half.
Yeah, it was a while.
And it was a whirlwind trip, and I did too much, and now I'm paying the price for it. But I wouldn't change it for anything. If anything, I'd try to save up to have a second night so I could have one slack day between marathon driving sessions. But I'm just so grateful to have met, Max Enfeld and some other folks in the crypto world that I would not have had the opportunity to have a chat with otherwise. And we walked down to Miami Beach on Friday morning at 5:30, and Corey rode his bike down to meet me and brought a thermos of coffee. And we stood on the beach in the dark next to a lifeguard shack like guys do non-suspiciously. And we watched the SpaceX Crew Dragon launch from Miami Beach together. And it was a pretty spectacular day. So
beautiful.
And so not letting the tide of annoyance overwhelm me, I have a lot to be grateful for this week. So I'm just going to sit here and be grateful for a while. But it was wonderful to see my friend Corey.
Amen to that.
That's awesome. So unless anyone else has something burning in their very being that they need to leap out, I'm just going to go next. So before this all started, and all this, I mean, before the sun came up in our special world here, Uplift World, I wrote down 3 words. I wrote down growth, community, pruning. And, while Corey was talking, I'm like, yeah, to me, as far as communities go, because I work with others to nourish and help communities grow all the time. Not a brag, it's just a thing. It's a curse too. Where it's like what old is new again, in the sense of you create something beautiful, it's going to get popular, and we are so popular, and we're going to get even more popular, and it's going to attract all kinds of beautiful, different people of wondrous varieties. And some pruning is going to have to happen, in the sense it's like, yeah, we have certain values here in the community, and as a community, we're going to do our very best to communicate them. It's going to rely on the whole community to help communicate that stuff out, to help add to the FAQs, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. It's on all of us. And yeah, for those who may be used to other kinds of worlds where you can grief or whatever, more than logs, we have community, and it won't be that hard to prune you if necessary. But I'm hoping that we can corral the playful puppies, which includes myself, right? Like, because I have to keep myself from jumping up and down and all around during the serious moments. That just adds more excitement when the snowballs come, which are coming pretty soon.
Exactly.
And I'm done.
I love the values this community is built around. You know, the values make the community, and without the values, well, I've been to other Telegram chats, lots of them actually, with all the different types, cryptos, this and that, and communities, and they just don't have the vibe that this one has. When you go there, there's 2,000 people in Telegram alone, and you scroll up, there's thousands of messages, and every day or so, and the vibe in there is just amazing. Nobody's got a lot of negative stuff to say, or just if they do, it doesn't really over with really quick. People get the help they need, and it's a very positive atmosphere, and I think that really helps. I love that. I have not found another community that's like that. The other communities are they're wide open without the value system. They're wide open to the world. In the world right now, not everybody is up to par. The whole positivity thing, I don't know. It's not even about positivity, but it is about just respect and stuff. People just don't really care about that. So this community is unique for that, and I really love that. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Yeah, and speaking of values and people catching on and getting it, literally, Slandied has been whispering to me. I shouldn't. Well, I'll say it this way. There's a lot of learning that's been going on in our community, and people are getting it, and people are figuring out new ways to exist in our world, which is just going to expand out into what other people call the real world, the physical world. Like, this is not just virtual. This is affecting multiple dimensions of existence, which is pretty weird. All right.
So, as I sit here and ponder about things, I agree with what everybody's been talking about community. And there's always going to be good to the community. There's always going to be bad to the community. And there's always going to be a middle ground to the community. Where do you want to be? If you want to live in the bottom part of the community, go ahead, live in the bottom part of the community. But the bottom part of the community will always be looked upon, and just basically, if there's trouble, that's where we're going to look. And I'm not saying I'm profiling or anything like that. I'm not doing anything like that. It is just how you present yourself in this world is how you will be seen. You can have fun. You can have reverence. You can have everything that you want. But when you start disrupting everything, you're not really doing anybody any better, period. You're just making yourself look like an idiot. And you're making yourself, you're making yourself the pariah here. Do yourself a favor. Lift everybody up. That's why we're all here. We're not here to grief. We're not here to go ahead. Oh, look, I destroyed this. I killed this guy. It's there are times, there are servers for that. This is not that server. This will never be that server. And I don't care if I've got to spend every last waking minute to make that happen. I'll make it happen. because this is a place for all. This is a place where everybody respects each other. This is a space of reverence. This is a space where gratitude basically bubbles up from the ground. You need to understand this. You need to take it in. And you need to understand that this isn't just Minecraft. This is so not Minecraft. This is community. This is friendship. This is doing right by others. This is making sure that you are the best version of yourself that you can be. And if the best version of yourself that you can be is a troublemaking person, time to start rethinking your values. Sorry, I got on a little bit of a rant here, but
no, I think there's a lot of feelings about this because like we did this intentionally, right? It's a big deal, and I think to anyone's credit who's new, like if you're coming from servers where it's always like this, well, you need to learn, and this is why honestly, like ban first, ask questions later is the new thing we're gonna do. And not like kick for a minute, ban. And if you want to come to us and talk to us and find out why, we'll tell you. And if you think this is going to be a community where you can hang out,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, of course. And again, like, I mean, this person's not going to get that chance. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just that's how it's going to be, and that's all right. But it is like seriously, like we have some stuff that we need to learn, and so we will.
Yeah, it's just fertilizer for our practice of.
Heck yeah, like we were going to need to learn how to do this eventually, so now we just will. Ain't no thing but a thing.
To Nick's point, I mean, Minecraft is a platform, and we're using it, and it's got some awesomeness. It's the first. There is virtual reality that will be coming someday. There is. So, yeah.
One last thing. One of my lessons from sobriety recovery is we lose what we're not grateful for. Things that we can't find our way to be grateful for, we lose. So find some things to be grateful for.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. I like it. All right. Well, on that note, let's rock and roll.
Do the thing.
I mean, we should probably announce it. In the thing. And then do the thing.
don't we got to say it?
Yeah, we do have to say the thing.
We're waiting.
Right?
Who's leading this?
I'll do this one. You guys ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. In the name
Name
of
of
gratitude.
And now it's snowball time.
I slipped up. I almost said something else.
That also works.
Oh, hey, there's a dog.
Bob, you get the snowball. You slipped. I also said science because you. You're fast.
What is happening right here?
It's a lot of snowballs.
That's not snowballs. This is command block. Huh.
We still have gratitude, and we have logs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
Droppers, snowball iron sheets. Holy,
Yeah, we got some stuff to fix. That's true.
that's awesome.
Huh.
Let's see if
All right,
I
well.
stop it.
What's
That's
that?
the
Yeah,
first
we'll figure it out.
rodeo.
All right, guys, we got to roll. We'll
Okay.
we got some stuff to fix. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.